If you don't think you're getting energy or getting this, how much were you the one who got so much energy you didn't know what to do with it? You're either seen as a weirdo or it was very intense for you in your body and you went, because one of your greatest abilities is to stop. ESP has this amazing ability to transform, well, basically everything. It's an energetic way of being in the world that is far more what we actually are. It gives you far more access to what's true for you, but far more presence with the magic of you, the ability to change things, the ability to not be stuck in the drama, etc. There's a totally different possibility available. One of the gifts of ESB is being able to contribute to you something that has no words, no concept in this reality. It's like an energetic gift that becomes yours. And there are lots of them. So to a certain extent, it's like I get to be this mouthpiece or go between the universe and you. If the universe were touchable by you forevermore, what else would be and what else would be possible? What else can you ask for? What else can you choose? What if you're receiving the ESB even when you don't think you're receiving the ESB? It's a weird thing about energy, it supersedes messed reality of matter and time and judgment. My question I always or often ask when doing an ESB is, if you could have anything out of this, what would it be? If you could be anything as a result of this, what would it be? If you could have choice become available for you and to you in ways it has never been available before, how phenomenally wonderful would that be? And will you say yes, please? Receiving ESB is a whole new way of receiving. It is like nothing else. Not about feeling, it's about being, which is different. There's a space, it can be or seem almost imperceptible, especially if you're used to using a lot of intensity or force or contraction to create awareness, or as though that is awareness. Awareness is like a feather touch on your cheek, and this is like swimming in a universe of feathers and supernovas. And we all get it differently. Also, those of you who think you get energy the least, I was one of those. And yet, energetic synthesis of being landed in my lap, which meant I was getting energy all the way along. It just didn't match what people said it was supposed to be. So it could be that if you don't think you're getting energy or getting this, how much were you the one who got so much energy you didn't know what to do with it? You're either seen as a weirdo or it was very intense for you in your body and you went, because one of your greatest abilities is to stop. So everything you've done to stop the flows of energy in your life, your living, in your world, to stop the flows of consciousness and possibilities, to stop the flows of joy, to stop the flows of money and wealth, to stop the flows of ease. Will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Now, a lot of you are here because you're like, oh, dear Lord, I hope he solves all my problems. And you're not wrong for looking for something or someone or hoping there's something or someone that could or would. But what this is, if you'll allow it, this will show you that you are the source you've been looking for. You're not a lesser creature. We have lived in a world where we have pretended to be so much less than we actually are. I would like you to know, see, if I say it, you close the door, but if I deliver it energetically and then maybe mention it later, once it's already in, you don't reject it, because we're so conditioned to believe that reality is what we've seen, to believe reality is what we've experienced. But this is something beyond anything you've ever experienced, because it's never existed before until we get together and create it. One of the gifts of ESP is it does, let's say this again, show you that you are the source you've been looking for. What if what you know nobody else has ever been able to get? And you think because they can't, you can't, you're incapable, because the idea is the way reality gets created is if two or more people align and agree on a point of view. So if you have a concept or an awareness and somebody else, and you can't convey it to somebody else, or they don't seem to get it, it can't be a reality according to the law of reality. But what if what you are is beyond reality? What if that is the thing you've always known about you, and you wondered why you can't seem to make reality work in the way that you know it should, maybe in small or large areas? What if that's not because you were deficient or wrong? What if the rules don't apply to you? Let's put it that way. And what if you are at your greatest when the rules do not apply, and you know it, and you choose from that? Access is different than anything else you will ever experience. And if you allow it to be, far greater, and you can add it to anything. Remember, our definition of consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. So access is not about, oh, I only do access and that's all I know. No, you can add it to anything, but it is far different and will create a far more dynamic result if you use it and add it to anything that you do. The idea of question, no judgment, infinite possibilities. That's us. That's you. Thousands of resources available. And we have hundreds of Access certified facilitators and thousands of bars facilitators. There are so many resources available. I would highly suggest getting a bars session. It literally saved my life 26 years ago. Now, here's the thing is, I welcome in so much of what we do, it's like, you know, the PhD in mathematics doesn't want to hang out with the college student in mathematics because of whatever. But for me, I welcome all of our energies and all of your energetic input. It's all a contribution, okay? I'm going to show you a different future. I'm not the source of that future. You may think I'm absolutely nuts. Here's the other thing. When you listen to the audios again and again and again, the energy of this will become more present for you, because this reality is basically a bunch of people who are minds, M-I-N-D-S, minds on legs. And you think that's all there is. No, it's not. You know there's something different. You just have only been willing, you haven't been willing to access it. You've been trying all kinds of spiritual stuff and all kinds of stuff that promised it would change your life, but has it? There's only one thing that changes your life, you. So you are an energetic being. The more you listen to this, the more the energies of it will become available to you, even if you don't think so. You'll just notice after listening to it for several weeks or a month, you're like, wow, I'm so different than I was. How did that happen? Well, it's about accessing your being. Boom.